some reason I thought that had a cushion. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Looking at a bolt. Welcome back to the channel. There's people over there working in their area, so I don't want to be too loud. But sometimes. What is this? What is this? This is the heart of a dragon. And what is it doing sitting by this car? Oh no, you guys already figured it out. You're way too smart for me. Yeah. This is what we're doing. Some people, this will not be happy. Some people, they may be happy. I don't know. It only matters if I'm happy. How about that? Okay, so here's what's going on. This car hasn't made a pass in 2 years. That's crazy, honestly. It's like August of 2022, last time it made a pass. Combinations listed in the description of the video, and its best ET and mile per hour. It was also obviously pretty hot when it made its passes. I can't remember the DA, but I'm pretty sure I put it in the video. So, what are we doing? Yes, we have this twin turbo kit that we got from Pirate. For the moment, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to put this engine in this car. We're going to take the engine that's in this car, the original Lopo, which has a set of stock GT40s and a little baby cam in it. We're going to take that and we're going to put that in Rob Zombie. We're going to put the old box intake that I had on Silver Car, that David ported and everything. We're going to put that on Zombie. We're going to put the power, bolt the power down to it, and we're going to try and get it to the track. I can't say that it will be in this year before the track closes. I'm hoping that I can get it up there at the beginning of next year. My motivations change, my visions change. Obviously, stuff changes. Trojan's been killing me. I was already supposed to be working on this, and I've just been getting beat up by Trojan. So, but that's what we're gonna do. This car went 774, 775. This engine will make more power. It's got a old Anderson N4, not an N41, an N4 cam. It's got a set of out-of-the-box trick flows that I bought used years ago. Back in 2008, they were used in. They're just regular 170. They're not fast as cast or R's or anything like that. They're just regular old trick flows. I've never even put springs on them. We're gonna obviously put an oil pan on it. We got our 351 swap headers, which seem to fit good in this car, or at least the passenger side did, so I can use those. We've got this giant China web intake, funnel web knockoff. The port alignment isn't horrible. I'd actually gave this to David, that's why it's got machinist die on it. He was gonna start working on it, but I said, hey, I want to mock it up and stuff like that. So it actually looks pretty decent. So we're gonna put this on. This is way too much intake for this car. It is complete overkill for 3,000 pound plus car with a little bitty cubic inch motor and a camshaft that runs out of breath at about 62, 6,300 or something like that. So this intake is way overkill, way wrong. It's, it would be much better. I just don't have another option that I really like to put on it. No, I just don't. To be honest too, it looks amazing to me, because in my head I see this engine in the Lincoln, and everything about that is wrong. It just, you pop the hood and you're like, what am I looking at? Got a high-rise intake on it with a carburetor. I did buy a while back. I bought an old carb off of eBay because I had a HP 750 main body, and I had some extra bowls and, you know, some nicer bowls. So I had, you know, enough of a rebuild kit. So I bought a old piece of crap off eBay, and I'm gonna put the carburetor together, and that's what'll go on here. And then we got, like I say, we got headers. We've got an ignition box. I was testing the ignition box in one of the Trojan Horse videos. Just get my ducks in a row. The rear end stuff, we're probably just gonna break it. We're just gonna break an axle. I don't know. I gotta see where I get as far as, you know, if I don't get distracted, how much I get. I got a fuel cell to put in it. I mean, one that I had in one of the other cars, I'm gonna put in it. So it's already got a fuel pump on it and everything. We just kind of got to put it back together, and then we'll, you know, we'll see where we go. We'll try and get it to the track. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to the track yet. I don't know. I ain't got that far yet. We'll get it running, then I'll worry about fixing lights and stuff. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna go up there and break an axle. I gotta see if I can maybe get something done with the torque box stuff. Just something, maybe see if I can somehow get Lance to put some weld on it. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. Let's just get the motor swapped. And then after we get that done, I also want to work on the drag van a little bit. We're pretty close on getting that running. Now that I've got past the roadblock of the silver car a little bit, I've kind of opened up about getting some stuff running. Like, hey, I'm gonna work on this. I feel the juices for it. And then we'll try and get the motor swapped in Rob Zombie, which, you know, it's a lot of work, but it's just nut and bolt stuff. It's not anything like, oh my gosh, it's just nut and bolt stuff. Just, hey, let's take it apart, let's put it together, blah, 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 blah. So I still got to round up some stuff for this car. I got to get a water pump for it. I've got a balancer somewhere. I mean, you know, but getting the engine swapped is the main part of it, and then we're going to put a regular radiator in it. The radiator that was in it, it's got a little Honda radiator. It's fine for track racing, but I can't drive it around like that, especially not in this weather. So I don't know. We're going to have to, you know, we got a lot of work, but I don't know. I was looking at pictures of it the other day, and I'm like, man, get that car racing again. And then I looked, and I was like, wow, it's been 2 years. I'm like, holy smoke. So get the old boat back out. Plus, it's not close to where Eric and Kevin are running, and it won't be close even with this. But it might be close enough just to scare them, or at least I can race Kevin. He can whip me a bunch, you know, make him feel better. After he gets whooped by Eric, he can whoop me a bunch, and then it'll help his confidence out. Plus, I get to race the car. But so that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. We're doing this. We're gonna put this in. Like I say, it's gonna take me a few minutes. So I guess that's it. It's got a hardened oil pump shaft in it. Yep, good to go. It's got a lot of miles on this motor, but still ran good. We poured it out. So all right, I guess that's it. See you guys in the next clip. We're gonna put an oil pan on it. So I think I have rounded up everything to do that. So got some of the RTV that Jason sent me, all those tubes. We're working through it slowly but surely. So let me put that on. It's raining too. I don't have my little impact. I don't even have a fan out here. It's hot. So put a little bit of stuff on it. A little bit. Little goes a long way. All right. Probably could just not even use a gasket, but I always do. Again, we're just putting a stock pan on it. No need to get fancy. Say stock pan, It's actually got a baffle welded in it. This is actually the old pan from McNugget. David did some work on it, so not gonna let it go to waste. I mean, and I'll save one of the, you know, a couple of the racing pans. I'll put one on Trojan eventually, and then I'll put one on a silver car, and then I don't know. I'll put one on something else. Never know. We always got stuff going on. All right. Let me get my gasket set up. Boom. Okay, it's bolted down. We got, like I say, we got a lot to do. So, gotta find a balancer. I got one somewhere, I know. I mean, I got enough engines. Pull the balancer off McNugget. And then I'll break it and it'll make me mad and I won't work on it for a year. All right, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, we got some in the mail. I have no idea what it is. It's from Jason. We're fixing the, oh my gosh. What do you get me? What are you doing? I'm just gonna stop saying stuff on my YouTube channel. Attack! What are you doing, dude? Jesus Christ. I complained that my tack's not working or I'm having issues with it. Here we go. We gotta get a tack. Good Lord, have mercy. Well, we'll hook it up. Jason, stop. You guys stop buying me stuff. We got money. We don't have a lot of it, but we got some money. All right, Jason, thank you. I mean, goodness gracious alive. All right, here we go. I don't know why the other one's acting up. Somebody said it was ground. Yeah, but it almost does it like in a pattern. It's not like it's random. It's weird. So anyway, Jason, thanks. We are back, and we have got a water pump that we are confident is going to work. Sure, we'll put this on right. I'm an RTV guy, finger painting. Don't got to get crazy with it. I've got, I probably got 800 water pump bolts laying around this place that I had to find. Some to get me through. Realistically, you put a little never sees on these, but who knows how long this will be on. So I'm not overly worried about it. This one might be long. I might have to. Well, the other thing too is after this thing seals up, we're going to have to take a couple of the bolts back out because we for a water pump drive. I haven't even double checked to see if I'm in the shot or not. Probably not. This one might be long. Yes, two different size bolts, of course. Why would you expect anything different? We also rummaged up an alternator. You know, just a regular 2G, but we rummaged one up that we think will work. So we'll we'll do it like we did Trojan Horse. We had actually had a one wire on this car but we had taken it from the fail TV, and I have always told myself that I will minimize the amount of stuff that I remove from the fail TV, because that's what happens. You start taking it all apart. All right, and this one right here, we're gonna have to do something about. We've ran into a snag. I'm glad I found it now before we got too deep into what we were doing here. The funnel web is not a good fit. I mean, the ports are good. It just, it needs some milling to get it to set down. I don't know, I might still try and run it, and I could use, I don't like using the cork gaskets or the rubber end seal gaskets. I could put those on, I could run a bead of RTV, I could put those on and then run another bead and see how it sets down on it. And if it sets down on it good, then we'll see how we could do that, try that. I'm also gonna be using intake studs rather than bolts. Why not? I guess whatever. I've made up my mind, that's what I'm gonna do. I've already got them, so whatever. Yeah, this Victor Jr. knockoff is one that Anthony did, and it's big. I mean, it's these twisted wedges, the port alignment's not great. This intake's very big. So not in love with that idea. I really wanted to run this one just because it looks crazy. So I think that's what we're gonna do now that we're talking out loud. We're gonna do that, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and put thermostat. I'm gonna go put thermostat housing on it and whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. This video's a hot mess, but we're gonna tear this thing up. This thing has got a garbage stock drive shaft and it's got stock axles. I'm gonna put this engine in there and I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna leave off the two-step right off the bat. The hell with it. If it breaks, it breaks. Whatever. We got a bunch of other stuff to fix too, or whatever before, but that stuff's nothing we can do about right now because that is a cha-ching issue, but whatever. We'll figure it out. If it breaks, it breaks. Ain't no big thing. So anyway, we're gonna do some videos on this car. So thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. I mean, it's crazy, the stuff you guys send me and things like that. So you don't have to, and I would prefer that you didn't. I would prefer that you just spent the money on yourselves, sold the parts, whatever. But it is what it is. But yeah, thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you. We wouldn't want to. But especially, thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube, and 1 year high-rise intake, push rod, 5-speed Lincoln Town Cars, 4 drag vans, proud owner, proprietor. Hey, this is actually Club Big Boost movement. Owner, proprietor, bartender, floor sweeper of Club Big Boost. And as always, fighting a good fight against them zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for being patient with me.